Vicarage Road on Derby Day. It's finished Watford 2, the visitors 0.
Oh my goodness me, I've just got home from Vicarage Road after the massacre that was a 2-0 victory over our rivals up the road, Luton Town, under their manager Matt Bloomfield. And yeah, my voice is about to go, so I do apologise, but yeah, in terms of Vicarage Road atmospheres, I wish it could be like that every week. Of course, it was heightened today because it was a derby, but it really felt like a fortress today. And if we could continue that for the rest of the season, who knows what can potentially happen. But the game today, absolutely outstanding. Second half, not so much. We dropped off slightly, albeit I still felt we limited them to very few opportunities. But the first half, really, really, really good. And a surprising starting 11 from Tom Cleverley as well, especially with the inclusion of Kevin Caben. We all thought Matty Pollock might come back in, but Kevin Caben started the game alongside James Abankwah. And the other big call was probably Mamadou Doumbia starting up front over Vacuum Bio. And Doumbia, let's get onto it straight away. And again, apologies about my voice, but I was enjoying myself today at Vicarage Road. The penalty, Doumbia made a really good run in behind, actually. Kaminski and the Luton Town defender got a bit confused. They weren't communicating properly. And I've just watched it back on the replay, on the highlights. Doumbia got a touch on the ball, got a nick on it. Kaminski kind of took him out with his hand. And yeah, of course, Doumbia went down to the ground. It's a clear penalty. The referee gives it. And then it's down to Tom Deli Bashiru to slot it away. And he's our version of cold Palmer at Chelsea, really. He's cool, calm, composed in front of goal. And what a huge moment that was in the match. And we've seen in derby matches before, the 4-0 win at Vicarage Road a few years ago. You get that early goal, you really kind of set the standard for the remainder of the game. And Watford did that today through TDB slotting away that penalty. The Luton goalkeeper went the right way, but TDB stuck it away into the far corner to make it 1-0 to the Hornets. The second goal come through a marvellous run by Georgie Shatfatatse, our Georgian magician, over on that left-hand side. Georgie marauded forward with the ball down the left. Did nice skill to kind of get past the Luton defender, put it across the goal for kind of that classic sweaty FIFA goal, if you want to call it that. And Edo Kayembe, probably the easiest goal he will ever score in his career. And he celebrated very nicely in front of the travelling Luton fans. Very quickly on Luton and their fans. Look, I thought their fans were pretty poor today, and that is to be expected given the situation they're in. Watford are over 20 points clear of Luton Town now, who sit rock bottom of the Championship. I believe they're 5 points from safety. And as it stands, they are on the road to League One football next season, which, come on, it is quite funny. We can all sit here and laugh. It is quite a funny situation to be in. And yes, whilst Watford have our own problems, we all still want our owner to leave the club sooner rather than later. These days don't come around very often, and I think as fans, today, I'm absolutely shattered now I'm back home, but yeah, that was one of the best matches I've ever attended, and so was the 4-0 win just a few years ago, so was kind of the FA Cup semi-final games, the FA Cup final, but yeah, that match is right up there for me. The second ever derby match I've ever attended, which shows how rarely we used to play each other in previous years. It's only in the last 3 or 4 years that we've been in and around the same divisions where this game can happen. And yeah, it certainly lived up to expectations. The Watford win, fantastic. The atmosphere at Vicarage Road, whoa, superb stuff. So yeah, really pleasing. As I said, I'm not going to go into negatives here. The second half, we did drop off ever so slightly, but as I said, we still kept Luton limited to very few opportunities. If I am to credit Luton somewhat, I thought Isaiah Jones was probably their best player. He was causing Watford a few problems, albeit he should have been booked for diving a few times. Actually, he was diving all over the place, especially in that first half, trying to win Luton a penalty. And yeah, the Rookery were on top form today as well. And before the video, you would have seen a few clips I put in from the game to give you an idea of what the atmosphere was like. And I'll say it again, I mentioned it at the start, but if we can make Vicarage Road like that every single home game, which as I said, I know is unlikely, it really will be a fortress for teams to come to. And there's 2 wins on the bounce now for Watford, obviously beating Borough, beating Luton. I think we've got Stoke away next, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that match now. And I have to say as well, I was really surprised by the amount of people that recognised me today. It was absolutely unbelievable, and yeah, it really humbled me actually, the amount of people that were coming up, saying hello and saying that they love the channel and love the content. So if you were one of them people, yeah, I really appreciate you coming up to chat. It was yeah, much appreciated. And of course, the result made it all the more sweeter as well. Man of the match. Oh, who do I pick? It was quite funny because in the stadium, they gave man of the match to Tom Ince. So I'm not quite sure where they got that from. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Who do I give man of the match to today? I thought everyone was excellent. For me, man of the match, who do I give it to? Oh, it's hard. You know what? I'm probably going to give it to James Abankwah. I thought he was so good. He's a quality centre-back, and to think he was written off when he signed from Udinese in the January transfer window to now being a must-start on the team sheet really is a testament as to how well he performed. And Loser was great today, TDB was great, Georgie was fantastic, Doumbia, of course, didn't have a prolific performance, but he still won the penalty for Watford in a crucial moment of the game. Yeah, just superb all round. And yeah, I'll stop waffling now, but as you can see, I'm very happy. Let me know your man of the match in the comments section down below, and yeah, we'll take a breather on the channel before we preview Stoke next weekend. So as I said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.